It's still that thing where you sort of pinch yourself and realise that I'm sitting in the chair that, you know, Tracy Grimshaw and all those brilliant names who came before her. So there's always that bit of an imposter syndrome, which I think, you know, we all sort of have. How did I fool everyone into thinking that I could do this and that I belong here?
Hello, I'm Ali Langdon. Welcome to A Current Affair. It's a privilege to be sitting in this chair.
The first night in the ACA chair, because I remember there was so much pressure. There were all the execs coming down from, you know, well above us to see how it was all going, whether or not we'd made the right story choice for our very first show. It was not controversial, but it was a pretty heavy story we'd chosen.
He threatened me multiple times if I had told the police what he did to me, that he would burn my family. He threatened me a lot. So that's just what I'm afraid of.
In many ways, it doesn't end.
I don't think I'll ever get to live my life from now on. There's no end in sight.
The pressure of the very first show felt so much in that moment. It was just a reminder, it's actually not about me. And that is the great thing about what this show is. And we had a terrific, very strong first show, and just to go out there and get it out of the way. So do I remember it? Hell yeah, for almost all the wrong reasons.
That's tomorrow. I'm Ali Langdon. Can I just say I'm glad the first show's out of the way. Thanks for your company and good night.
The best part of this job, hands down, is getting outcomes for people. People who are at their wits' end, and when it takes a phone call from a current affair, and whether that is to a bank, to an airline, whatever it is, to council, and we can resolve something for someone, something that has cost them, you know, all their life savings, so much angst, caused them so many tears, to be able to turn around and say, we fixed that.
It started with a broken air conditioner that should have cost $1,300 to fix. It's ended with a $25,000 debt and a bankruptcy notice.
It was a really beautiful story I did early this year with a lovely couple, Wal and Corolla, who lived in a retirement village, and it was a fight over who was going to pay to repair their air conditioning unit. Can I ask this, Wal? You've lost, right?
Yep.
And you've lost everything. It's taken a huge physical toll on you.
Yep.
It's taken every last penny that you had. Why sit down and talk to us now?
Because I believe it's got to be made public.
And our audience, so enraged by what had happened and felt for these guys, they paid off that legal bill. That's A Current Affair, viewers. Got news. You know how amazing our audience is.
Yeah.
There has been an overwhelming response to the story. Our viewers have paid off your debt.
No!
We had kids giving their pocket money, and it might only be $5. We had elderly people saying, oh, I just feel for them, like I don't have much, but there's $50. That is our audience. That is our audience. And every time we do a story like that, our audience, they step up and they help out because they're good people.
Thank you, and thank you again. That's to you, your team, and more importantly to the people who watch the program.
Next year on A Current Affair, we're going bigger. We're going bolder. I want to be out on the road even more. I want to be. We do lots of studio interviews, and so what I'd like to try and do next year a little bit more, it means we'll be having to do the show out and about, but I think that's okay, is because I much prefer to do an interview sitting down and looking into someone's eyes. It's so much better when you can be there and looking in their eyes, and it just feels more real. And you haven't seen them until today. And the guy in the kayak, Scott.
Paul. Yeah, Scott. Nice to meet you.
The Current Affair is so successful because we tell the stories of real people. We take on their battles and we get results for them. We are heart and soul. Everyone who works on this team bloody cares. And our show's real. There's not a lot of BS, and we mean it. And our audience is built over the years based on exactly that. You know, we tell real people's stories. We care about real people. It's as simple as that.